From the distance, they look like black specks in the sky. But as they get closer, a flock of birds takes shape, circling overhead, looping around trees, and finally landing on the loft they call home. These are not your ordinary pigeons.
The scientists have still really to prove it, but they use the magnetic poles, sight, smell. It's unbelievable where a pigeon, they fly 1,000 kilometers to home.
Known as the homing pigeon, they've played an important role over the centuries. They were used as battlefield messengers in wars as early as the 12th century. And even further back, the Roman Empire raced pigeons. Well, nowadays it's considered one of the oldest sports still around.
I've done 600-mile races. When I lived in Calgary, we flew from the Manitoba border over on the other side of Saskatchewan into Calgary.
Mike Tomshank has been racing pigeons since the mid-'80s, but he's not the only racer on the island. There are over a dozen members in the Mid-Island Racing Pigeon Society. Co-president Doug Chadwick got his first pigeon when he was just 10 years old.
We've already got them all basketed up here.
Yeah,
watch them come in when they come in up real high and they fold up their wings and they drop down. You just, I don't know, your heart starts beating and you feel like jumping up and down.
To get that heart-pumping rush, Doug and Mike put their pigeons through regular training, which begins when they're very young.
A pigeon will always home to the place it learns to fly. It orientates itself to the first stroke of the wing practically.
So this pigeon we have here is about 2 weeks old, and when it's around a month it's going to start flying around the area here, and between 2 months to 3 months that's when they can start racing.
I start them out at about 5 miles and keep increasing it every day, or every second day I'll increase the mileage.
Today's training is just a short distance down the road, so Mike and Doug assigned me to help put the pigeons in the cage. Oh man. Go on in, pigeon. I don't know how much help I was, so the guys took over, loaded the birds into the truck.
Make us proud.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Drove them to their starting point and let them fly. On race day, the pigeons' distance is measured in meters per minute. But once they land at their home loft, they still have to cross through this gate before the bands on their feet clock them in with a finishing time.
This is the electronic clocking system we use. It shows right here that 8320 was the first bird home, and it arrived at 10:50:58 seconds.
The Vancouver Island pigeon has actually got a reputation. When you send them out to other places, they do quite well flying it because of the terrain that they're raised in.
With mountains, trees, ocean, ever-changing weather, predators, and power lines, Vancouver Island is known as one of the toughest race courses in Canada. But it's this terrain that makes Mike and Doug very proud of their pigeons.
To see them just battle all that and come home and come in and sit on their perch, maybe even eat out of your hand and say hello. It's just got to be an adrenaline rush. Maybe go in.
Pigeon racing is a competitive sport to many. Mike even had a pigeon that was sire and grandsire to over $30,000 in winnings. But he says he does it first and foremost for the love of the bird, hoping more people will see the wonder in what these birds can accomplish. In North Cowichan, I'm Jen Muranetz.